Hello, everybody. My name is Eric D. Johnson, also known as BrightShine. I live right here in the city of Memphis in the county of Shelby, in the state of Tennessee. Today's date is early Sunday morning, February the 16th, 2020. Time 3:19 a.m. First, I thank all my family, my support for your continued encouragement, support. I'm continuing to keep myself employed right here in this Memphis tri-state area and continue to further my education, Monroe College. And I continue to pursue my associate studying business administration, concentrating tomorrow. At the present time, taking a break from going to school, but in the very near future, I will be going back to Monroe College online to continue to pursue my associate degree studying business administration, concentrating tomorrow. And this past Friday, I know it was Valentine's Day, so hope everybody had a happy Valentine's Day. And what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do my Instagram. Then after I do my Instagram, I'm gonna do my Periscope. Still trying to get over this little slight cold I have, but that time of the season. Hello, everybody. My name is Eric D. Johnson, also known as BrightShine, right here in the city of Memphis, in the county of Shelby, in the state of Tennessee. Today's date is early Sunday morning, February the 16th, 2020. Time 3:22 a.m. First, I thank all my family, my support for your continued encouragement and support. Anti-gang. Now, these are just a few of the free logo design websites that you can go to make anti-gang logo. See, excuse me, trying to fight this slight little cold I got. But when it comes to street slang, gang plus stir and mob plus stir. Merriam-Webster's Third New International Dictionary and Oxford English Dictionary give you complete total definition meaning of the word gang plus stir and mob plus stir. Then you got other street slang like boss, goon, thug, crook, hooligan, mac, player, pimp, whore, hustler, nigga, field nigga, house nigga. Street slang. Street slang for music. Hip hop, rock and roll, swing, groove, jazz, blues, doo-wop, bebop. It's street slang. And then and funk. Then you have street slang for money, currency, and exchange. Bucks, rack, stack, bands, bread, dough, scratch, loot, moolah, Benjamin, dead presidents. It's street slang. Ain't nothing official, ain't nothing right about no street slang. Now, the United States Department of Justice, hazing is a crime. And the sorority and the fraternity, who ain't saying nothing, talking about some sister and brother in Latin, they use hazing in their initiation rituals. And their initiation rituals is the occult. The sorority and the fraternity is the occult. So-called devil worship, so-called Satanists. They took the word Satan and the word devil out the Bible and made up all that occult mess. Now, the sorority and the fraternity, they commit crimes on and off the campus. They use and abuse tobacco products. They indulge in gambling and gangs of change. They use and abuse alcohol and drugs. They indulge in immoral activities. They indulge in sexual dealings to privacy. Don't let the sorority and the fraternity mislead. Don't be misled by the sorority and fraternity. And that also includes the so-called secret societies. The so-called secret societies from Africa and from Asia and from Europe. Don't be misled. First of all, they not saying that. They not saying that. They just make up the same lies over and over again. Matter of fact, all those persons that started and initiated the sorority and fraternity in them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, renounced them and denounced the whole concept and the idea of the sorority and the fraternity in them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, and from Europe. See, this is the history of Chicago. The history of Chicago. Ain't no such thing, no blood gang, no crib gang, no such thing, no bloodstone, no limestone, or anything else. Doing background check. Ain't no such thing trying to claim the East Coast. You be lying. You ain't got no claim no East Coast. None whatsoever. You ain't saying nothing. You just be telling a bunch of lies. Now the sorority and fraternity, they work and they manage the businesses, companies, and corporations. They commit crimes. They commit crimes, and they use and they misuse the background check. And they commit crimes against humanity, atrocities, violation of human rights and civil rights, inhumanity, genocide, and ethnic cleansing, all forms of discrimination and harassment. They pollute the air, ground, and water, as well as noise pollution. They destroy the environment, nature, and wildlife. Don't let the sorority and the fraternity and the old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, and from Europe mislead you. Don't be misled. They're not saying anything that you need to listen to. It's just a bunch of lies that they've been telling. They make up the same lie over and over again, talking about the occult. and then had the nerve to take the word Satan and the word devil out the Bible. You ain't saying nothing. You're not saying anything that any human being on this earth have to listen to. You just be lying. And all them damn people living on the East Coast, you don't have no claim to the East Coast. Because that's all you be doing is lying. That's all you be doing is lying. You're not saying anything that any human being needs to listen to. You're not getting away with lying. Doing background checks. Doing background checks. See, past and present. See, when I tell you you're not getting away, goddammit, that's what I mean. You're not getting away. Doing background checks, past and present. Now the pre-13 colony history. Doing background check. Doing background check, past and present. Harvard University is the oldest institution higher learned in the United States, founded March 13, 1639 in Cambridge, Massachusetts. William and Mary College, Williamsburg, Virginia, founded February 8, 1693, second oldest institution higher learned in the United States of America. Phi Beta Kappa Society, founded December the 5th, 1776. The College of William and Mary is recognized as the first Greek letter student society in North America. Alpha Delta Pi, first sorority, founded in 1851, Wesleyan College, Macon, Georgia. The first organization to adopt the word sorority was Gamma Phi Beta, established on November 11, 1874, Syracuse University, Syracuse, New York. The first women's fraternity at DePaul College. 18-something. Now, the basis of the sorority fraternity is the old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, and from Europe. For example, the Eastern Star, the Freemasons. They talking about Euclid, the mathematician, lived in Alexandria, Egypt. 1390-1425, mentioned in the Hollowell manuscript, the Reason poem, the Cook manuscript, and the Dowling manuscript. See, the history of Chicago, you don't see no blood gang, you don't see no Crip gang, you don't see no Bloodstone, Limestone. See, we doing background check. Excuse, past and present. We doing background check on the so-called blood gang, the so-called Crip gang, the so-called Bloodstone, villains, so-called Limestone. We doing background check, gonna expose you. Cause we know who it was. It was that East Coast bitch. We know who it is. It was that East Coast bitch. Doing background check, past and present. Now, examples of them old world secret society from Africa, from Asia, and from Europe. Skull and Bone, Rosicrucian, the Sons of the Living, the Third Sound, the Proud Sound, the Ordo Templi Orientis, the Knights of the Golden Eagle, the Woodman, the Ancient Arab Order, the Nobles of the Mystic Shrine, Improved Order Remnant, the P.O. Sisterhood, the Eastern Star, the Freemasons, the Lower Order of Moose, the Elks, the Bilderberg Group, the Ku Klux Klan, the Knights of Pythian, Knights of Columbus, the Illuminati, the Forest Society, Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, the Mystic Order of the Bell Prophets of the Enchanted Ram, the United Order of the Golden Cross, the United Ancient Order of Druids, the National Grain, the Ancient Order of Hermannans, the Opus Dei, the Knights Templar, the Scottish Rite, the Spanish Garduna, the Carbonarian, the Black Hand. You say Mafia, that's Afro-Asiatic. You say Costa Nostra, that's Latin. The Triad, the Yakuza, the Osiris. And just a few minutes or more. The history of Chicago, the focal lines and the My People line. That's it. That's the history of Chicago. Ain't no such thing, no blood gang, no crip gang, no such thing, no bloodstone, no limestone. Ain't no such thing, no individual living on the East Coast trying to claim the East Coast because you're the cultist. And then took the word Satan and devil out the Bible, claiming you're a devil worshiper and you're a Satanist. Making up all them damn lies and calling yourself an occultist. You're not getting away with that. You don't have no claim to the East Coast or any other place on this earth or in the universe. You be lying. You be lying. We're doing background checks. Doing background checks, past and present. You ain't getting away. Then the song going on the East Coast had the nerve to try to hide and try to go behind other people's back. You ain't getting away. You ain't getting away. That so-called blood gang and that so-called crip gang, that so-called bloodstone and limestone, and all that other East Coast bitch mess. We doing background check, past and present. Past and present. You will be exposed. Because that's who it was. We tried to hide out there in California. Tried to hide. You thought that nobody gonna find you. You thought nobody was gonna find out that it was you lying. Trying to claim the East Coast because you're the cultist. You ain't saying nothing. You ain't telling them, you ain't saying anything that any human being on this earth, in this universe, need to listen to. Took the word devil out the Bible. They talking about you a devil worship, talking about you a Satanist. Took the word Satan out the Bible. That's what that sorority and that fraternity be doing. They be going around with these rituals. These occultists, the occultist rituals. Talking about you a sister and brother in Latin. You ain't saying nothing. The people that are living on the East Coast and trying to claim that they from the East Coast. And when you see that blood gang, that Crip gang, that bloodstone, limestone, it's the occult. So-called Satanist devil worship. See, they try to use it to conceal as a disguise. The East Coast bitch trying to use the blood gang and the Crip gang and that bloodstone, limestone to conceal the occult. They try to conceal Satanism. They try to conceal devil worship. They try to use the blood gang and the Crip gang as a disguise. They try to use that bloodstone, limestone as a disguise. See, they're not saying anything that any human being have to listen to. They don't have no claim to the East Coast or any other place on this earth or in this universe. You be lying. All you doing is lying. Doing background checks. Doing background checks. Past and present. Past and present. that East Coast bitch. See, when you be talking about the occult, and you be talking about voodoo, the people in sub-Saharan Africa, voodoo, that's the occult. When you be talking about Shintoria, that's the occult. You ain't saying nothing. All that other junk. Anthroposophy, Hermetism, Gnosticism, esotericism. Man, you ain't saying nothing. You're making up the same damn lie over and over again. Hermetism, all you doing is lying. Making up the same damn lie over and over and over again. See, just when you read your Holy Bible, see the Holy Bible and the 5 books of Moses, see, you don't have to worry about that. The 5 books of Moses, you don't have to worry about that. See, God tells you repeatedly that it's wrong. It's wrong. Then you read the, go to the New Testament, the book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, the Son of God, tell you repeatedly, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. The history of Chicago, Illinois, the state of Illinois. See that East Coast bitch. See, we're gonna get these background checks, past and present. Getting these background checks done, past and present, getting you identified. So you think you can horseplay and try to be a smart ass on the East Coast. You ain't got no claim to the East Coast or any place else on this earth or in the universe. Trying to tell other people that you're an occultist. Man, you ain't saying nothing. And then had the nerve to take the word Satan out the Bible, then had the nerve to claim you was a devil worshiper. Man, you ain't saying nothing. You gonna get your ass killed. I'm telling you. You gonna get your ass killed horse playing and trying to be a smart ass. Because you ain't saying nothing. The sorority and the fraternity claiming you sister and brother in Latin. Man, you ain't saying nothing. You ain't saying anything. Nothing. Nothing. The history of Chicago, Illinois, doing background check, doing background past and present, past and present. That East Coast bitch, you will be exposed. Ain't no such thing, no blood gang, no crip gang in the city of Chicago, in the state of Illinois, nowhere. It's so-called bloodstone, limestone, or anything else. You're doing background check. Doing background check. Past and present. You will be exposed, East Coast bitch. You don't have no claim to the East Coast or any other place on this earth or in this universe claiming you're an occultist. Talking about you a Satanist, claiming that you worship the devil. You don't have no claim to the East Coast or any other place on this earth or in this universe. You horse playing and trying to be a smart ass. You're gonna get your ass killed. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get your ass killed. That so-called blood gang, that so-called crip gang, you was that East Coast bitch trying to hide. See, that's the point. That's the part that they don't tell you. See, they don't tell you the truth. That it was that East Coast bitch out there in Los Angeles, California, and in the state of California, hiding. Hiding. The so-called bloodstone, limestone, they were doing it was that East Coast bitch hiding. And I'm gonna say this: all this stuff about these so-called houses of worship. See, that East Coast bitch trying to use them houses of worship as a way to move around. You will be exposed. You're not that damn smart. I'm not that damn dumb. You will be exposed. The history of Chicago, the focal lines, people line. The history of Chicago, state of Illinois. The East Coast bitch, you will be exposed. That occultist, that occult mess, that so-called Satanism, so-called devil worship, taking words out the Bible and making up the same damn lie over and over again in all these so-called secret societies from Africa, from Asia, from Europe, making up the same damn lie over and over again. That occult mess. See, you read the 5 books of Moses, it tell you, God tell you in the 5 books of Moses, all that junk you, all them lies you tell is wrong. You turn into the New Testament, the Holy Bible, the book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, God tell you it's wrong. God tell you wrong. And I'm going to tell you this. Horse playing and trying to be a smart ass, you're going to be held accountable and responsible. It's wrong. It's wrong. And from this day forward, that's what's going to be said. It's wrong. It's wrong. It ain't right. Trying to lie and trying to go behind people's backs and all that other ignorant damn mess. It's wrong. The East Coast bitch don't have no claim to the East Coast and any other place on this earth in the universe. Doing background checks, past and present. Doing background check, past and present. That so-called blood gang, so-called Crip gang, doing background check, past and present. The so-called bloodstone, limestone, out there in Los Angeles, California, and in other places in America, doing background check, past and present. You will be exposed. You will be exposed. It's a sorority and fraternity doing background check. You will be exposed, East Coast bitch. Now, this is a list of place names of Native American origin in the United States. For example, state names: Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Connecticut, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Nebraska, New Mexico, North and South Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Wisconsin, Wyoming. Then scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says see also, and you'll see a list of place names of indigenous origin in Americas. Now, the United States Department of Justice, the Office of Juvenile Justice and Prevention, the Bureau of Justice Assistance, the National Gang Center Bulletin, and the title of the bulletin, History of Street Gangs in the United States, written by Mr. James A. Howell and Mr. John P. Moore. Then you can find that same information on the quick reference Wikipedia title, Gangs in the United States. Now, this is the International Bill on Human Rights. This is the Convention on Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women. And this is the Declaration of the Rights of the Child. And this is the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. The world's oldest human rights organization, Anti-Slavery International. This is the International Federation for Human Rights. The world's oldest international conservation organization, BirdLife International. Fauna and Flora International was the world's first international wildlife conservation organization. The world's oldest global environmental organization, International Union for Conservation of Nature, and also the World Wildlife Fund.